Hi, I'm Donna from Simple Retirement Journey, and thank you for joining me today. I normally do a weekly review on Fridays, but I looked at the calendar and tomorrow's the last Friday of August, and I thought I'd give a monthly update of how I survive on mostly Social Security. So I thought I would do a weekly DIY update today, Thursday, instead. Variety is the spice of life, right? It's been kind of a rough week for me. My allergies have not been cooperating very well, and it just leaves me with a lack of energy. Oh, and one other thing I want to talk about real quick. My hair. I slept on my hair funny last night. I laughed all night long. Ha ha ha. Actually, there goes my hand. I talk with my hands in real life. I thought I heard the phone ring I looked later. I thought I heard the phone ring overnight. And I thought, no, you're just dreaming. And when I woke up, I looked, and sure enough, some unknown number had tried calling me at 1:15 this morning. So yeah, I had a restless night, and I tried, putting water on my hair to make it go straight. And of course, this side won't go curly. So it is what it is. My hair does what it wants. And I've never done a whole lot with my hair because it is as straight as it comes. And that's that story. What did I do this week? Monday, I went grocery shopping. And that pretty much did me in for the day. And it was a short trip. I made a big grocery haul about 3 weeks ago, and other than needing, basic things like milk and eggs, I don't need a whole lot when I don't have a big grocery haul week. And I've also have had an endless supply of zucchini this summer. So the vegetable of the day, zucchini. Actually, it's not too bad. You can chop it up, dice it up, and put it in foods. It kind of absorbs the taste of the food, so you don't really have a whole lot of, I can taste that zucchini again. It just kind of blends in like salt. It's there, but it's good. Now I know I'm getting silly. And then, let's see, Tuesday morning, I went out to the garden, and I had all these plans. I walked outside, got a few tomatoes I pick every day, and then look for zucchini. And my neighbor saw me, and when my neighbor and I get to talking, we're usually gabbing for about 2 hours. So we did. I mean, we discuss all kinds of stuff, the woes of the world, and all kinds of stuff. We only talk over the fence about once a month or so. So yeah, it takes a couple hours to get everything said. So after standing out there for 2 hours, I was kind of tired. And my daughter called me on the way home from work Tuesday night. She has about a 45-minute drive from work to home and home to back to, you know what I mean. And so once a week she gives me a call, and we talk. And I was kind of complaining to her about my allergies. And I said, I probably ought to do a deep cleaning in my bedroom because I know I'm allergic to dust. And she goes, okay, when you get off the phone, I want you to go vacuum your bedroom. And I'm going, oh. And I said, no. I said, I'll do it in the morning. I have more energy in the morning. So she says, well, you need to text me when you're done cleaning your room. I felt like it was a bit of a parent-child reversal here. So I took a picture of my vacuum cleaner in the bedroom. So I had proof that I did it, but it was kind of bad. And after I did this, I decided that I really ought to come up with a schedule, once every 3 months, go around the house and do some deep cleaning, move out the beds and vacuum under them, move the sofa and the other furniture, and it's just a good thing to do, and I don't do it. But when you have allergies, that and the hay fever season comes, everything else you're allergic to, it just aggravates it to the nth degree. And I do feel a little bit better today than I did on Tuesday. So I think sleeping in a fairly dust-free zone helped. And yesterday was kind of a rough day. I don't like to talk about the news much. That's not the goal of my channel. But the school shooting, I don't know, it just really got to me yesterday. I go to a Bible study at my church, and they were talking about it at church. That's how I found out about it. And I was really upset to hear that the shooter shot in a school, a church school. And I have 5 grandchildren that go to a Christian school. The younger 2 are at the church itself, and then the older 3 are at a high school on the other end of town. So it kind of hit close to home that could have been my grandchildren that were shot and killed yesterday. And my heart just goes out to the families. And also, my heart hurts for the person that, I don't know what was going on in his mind. He was obviously not happy. I heard a little bit on the news that this person was transgender. And I don't know the correct terms to call them anymore. Originally, it was a man. When I saw a picture yesterday morning, I thought it was a man because he had kind of a scruffy beard. And then I found out later this person was transgendering to be a woman. So, and I also heard that this person was on an antidepressant. And I have heard sometimes antidepressants don't do their job right for young adults. I had a nephew that was on one, and he was leaning towards suicidal thoughts. And my sister-in-law picked up on it, and they got him off that medication right away. So, taking an antidepressant, maybe in the beginning, it doesn't work so well. So, I mourn that this person just hated life and killed himself. But I'm angry with him, too, because he had to kill innocent others before he killed himself. That's one of the things we'll just never understand. When we get to heaven, we'll have our list of questions, right? So I just feel for all the people involved. And I was thinking about this morning. I don't own a gun. I never will. But I believe in the Second Amendment rights. I just wanted to bring that out. I got to thinking about the Bible, and Cain and Abel, they didn't have a gun, but I always get them backwards. Cain killed Abel with his own bare hands, I guess, or somehow he killed his brother. And on the other side of the coin, David killed Goliath with a slingshot and a little stone. So, guns don't kill people. People kill people. So I don't know what the solution is. I know the solution is to believe in God, but not everybody agrees with that. Not everybody hears about God. And, if you have a mental illness, it alters your thinking. I've been depressed, and I've been on antidepressants, and they work great for me. And I got counseling and was able to work through my issues, and I'm very thankful for that. But honestly, I just hurt for people that hate life. There's nothing you can do for them. So that's my sad story. I hope you understand. I'm just being honest here. And I don't want any hate mail. I'm just airing how I feel, and it's my channel, and I hope people understand And maybe some of you think the same way that I do. And on a happier note, I have all this zucchini. So today I made some zucchini muffins. And I had some blueberries left over, so I added blueberries, and I had to taste test one a little while ago, and it came out really good. And I wish I could share all my zucchini muffins with you. This recipe makes about 20 muffins. So what I did was I baked 18, and then the leftover dough, muffin dough, I put in a little glass container and I baked it. And that was what I ate, and it was good. So anyways, if you're still listening, thank you for listening to my yammering on, and hope you had a good week. And I appreciate your comments. And if you like what you hear, please click on the subscribe button. As I've heard many others say, it doesn't cost you anything, but it means a lot to us subscribers. And I have some analytics now. I have a lot of casual viewers, which I'm not sure what that means, but like only 1% of the people that watch my videos actually subscribe. But the other 99%, they're watching me, and that's a good thing. And anyways, I hope you have a good rest of the week. Oh, it's Labor Day weekend's coming up this weekend, so I hope that you have a good 3-day weekend. I know people used to say it was the last weekend of summer. Now that I'm retired, every weekend's about the same. But I hope everybody has a good 3-day weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.